How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Dark Souls Remastered. So this video, I have done my inventory on videos, is gonna come up on the is gonna go live at 5 p.m. on the 19th. Now the event's only till the 20th, but this video is being recorded on the 13th. So let me check to make sure my information is correct. Yes. So there's another week to this event, but the videos are going to come out a little bit late. So they're not going to come out live with the event, which they never really were anyways. Just a little bit of hopeful thinking on my part. So for about a week after the 20th, I'd say about 6 days, we'll continue on this upload schedule of, we have our Magic videos that come out at the same time every day, and then we have the Dark Souls videos that come out at like 5 p.m. that day. And this should allow me to make progress in the event and enjoy the online experience of original Dark Souls, but also not kind of slip. But it's really all for maximizing the amount of time I have in the event. It benefits my Magic content too, because I get to continuously make more Magic content, but it also, like, his main focus is trying to get a little bit of the original Dark Souls online experience, because when I got Dark Souls, the original game, I talked about it a bit, but it was literally un-DLC'd. Ouch. Run. So the trick with this is to make your way back to the Fog Gate. If you make your way back to the Fog Gate, he gets trapped and dies. He can still hit you with the fire when you're behind this rock, so you always have to keep yourself topped up to full HP. Yeah, I basically just want to play it, right? And I wanted to play something in between on the channel anyways, which I didn't end up doing because this ended up being, I didn't really figure out when the event was. Yeah, he is trapped. He cannot go anywhere. There we go. Ceaseless Discharge is dead, as usual. Let's turn the volume up a bit. So this is going to be an hour long instead of a half hour, too, just to help me out. I've played a lot of RPGs on the channel. For those of you who've been around for a while, you know it's not that abnormal. But generally, I don't try to rush on RPGs that I play. Like, I'll play them over the course of a month, and they'll be every other video on the channel for a while, right? But this is a timed event. It's a 2-week event, so you have to, if you want to get to play with as many people as possible, you really need to be playing during that 2-week window. And I could just drag it out forever, but like Return to Drain Lake, the game that I'm really attached to, is coming out in February. So 2 weeks after the end of this event, the next event begins, which means we just kind of gotta get on the ball with it. So we got our strength up to 24. That means we can one-hand our weapon And being able to one-hand it means a lot to us. It means we can actually start working on our shield, which I need to go back and get the Grass Crest shield. Do I want to cash in my humanities? I don't think I do yet. Because I might need them for something. So we rung the first Bell of Awakening. The second Bell of Awakening, actually. And now we gotta move on to talk to Frampt. Yeah, there's a weird thing in this game where if you don't talk to Frampt, he gets really annoyed with you and then he won't talk to you. So we talk to Frampt first and then we go to Sin's Fortress, right? But I don't even know if I want to go to Sin's Fortress yet. I kind of was chugging along trying to get out as many videos before the actual date the event ends as possible, but it didn't really work out. I also want to put a summon sign down here just to see if we can find any I don't even know if I have it, if I'm being honest. So we'll leave that there and we'll start heading back up. God. It is nice to, because this is Dark Souls Remastered, that's where the event was recommended to play it at. So I haven't been collecting Titanite shards. I need to start doing that because we just need a bunch for what we want to do. So we'll rest here real quick. Audio seems good, okay. Yeah, so we want to go for the Shield of Artorias. We also want to pick up this. You could visit the Great Hollow real quick, but I don't think I need to. So we probably have a 100% shield. I also want to get to the point where I can use the halberd at some point. Toggle stats. Yeah, that's 100 shield. 65, 85. So that's the only one we have. How's my roll? My roll's okay. I don't think the Grass Crest shield is 100%. I think it's a 90 or an 80. It's Dark Souls tradition for the best shield in the game to have some kind of drawback to it, right? Like the best blocking shield in DS2 for covering like the most. Oi. Fell and we're poisoned. Okay, thank you. For covering like the most elements was the Rebel's Great Shield, which was. I am really good at that. Which was Rain Shield. Don't jump off. We need to chug an Estus before it gets too late. I think there's a Firekeeper soul down here somewhere, but we We don't really have the time to go searching for it. The way up is this way. You know, it's nice that it's going so well without incident, because generally the first trip out of Blighttown is a bit rough. It's a toxic dart blower. I don't know if I have enough Estus to survive. We should not have gotten toxics. I was, we're gonna have to lose some humanity if we want to survive. Stop. Alright. Let's see if we can salvage this. There we go. Poisoned and toxic. That's pretty rough, if I'm being honest. Hey. Let's get going. I've burned so many humanities. We don't even have the right of kindling to make it worth it. We're just burning them. But we don't want to die. Losing the humanity as opposed to dying. Those are our options. And we want to do the one that is the most beneficial to us, not the most detrimental. Whew. Man, toxic lasts a long time in this game. So we have to use... I don't want to use one more. I think I can make it back to the shrine, but... it's not a lot of health to do it on. Yeah. One more. No risk. No risk. At his level 32, he is not in a position to be risky. So we can go back and try the Capra Demon stuff again. We should be able to do it now that we have a shield. Not that there's much reason to. Yeah, this Night Shield might be okay. I also wanted to go and do the, get the grass shield. But I think it upgrades with Twinkling, and I think that means it won't be able to ascend. So a quick lesson about shields. F. So there's a stat on shields in... Wow, I did not know this captured my mouse. So this right here is a stability stat. In every Dark Souls game there's a stat like this. In Elden Ring it's called guard boost. In most of them I think it's just called stability. In all the games with shields, right? Because there are some that don't have shields. The higher the stat is, the less stamina is used when you block. So this is a 56. 56 is probably pretty meh on the scale. Right, we need to change out our... Back to Estus. Yeah, so 56 is probably pretty meh. I don't know the full chart off the top of my head. I just know the highest value is 90. So that means if we find a shield with a skill higher than 90, we know that we actually found something worth thinking about. But so I could kindle this. Yeah, you can't kindle while hollowed. So reverse hollowing. I don't think I actually can kindle this. I think I need the right of kindling. But I guess I can. Okay. Yeah, so we can use the free-floating humanity that we have for that. Although chances are we're going to lose it, right? Oh, wow. How did I even lock onto him? I've never locked onto one of those guys in the roof before. I was trying to lock onto the guy who's just going to run out in front of us right here. Yeah, this guy right here. Yeah, the shield is really powerful. I don't know, I feel like shielding got less powerful in the in later games. Like in Elden Ring, shielding wasn't that powerful. And then so there was a talisman in it, the Great Shield Talisman, that also was supposed to make shields pretty good, and it got nerfed. Dead still. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed by that when I found out. Because my first playthrough of the mage, and then after mage, my second favorite class is probably the tank. And the tank's best shield option just... It is the fingerprint shield in that game. But like, in all honesty, it really shouldn't be. Like, if the guard boost talisman worked on multiple things, like, we would have more options. But sadly, we do not. Oop. A lot easier with a shield. Now I'm going to go open up the shortcut. And that should do it for this area, basically. There's a boss over here. There's a shortcut down here. There's a guy hiding right here. And this bonfire shortcut leads you to Firelink, which is pretty good. I think I'm going to open it and then I'm going to go back and challenge the Capra Demon. Or do I just want to go over to McDuff's? I think I want to go over to McDuff's, honestly. Because we need to start upgrading a weapon. And even though we're not going to use this sword for a long time, having a weapon is going to be worth it. Let's see if we get our lucky, our luck very good. Nope. So having humanity up there in your bar does help out. Like, the 3 right here represents that we have 3 humanity on us, which is generally more than you would want. Unless you are, unless you're on a build that needs humanity for some reason. Like, there are a couple of builds like that out there. And Artorias build in particular can be like that, because Artorias' sword, one of his swords scales with the amount of humanity you have on you. So at 10 it gets like 85 extra damage or something. Yes, I can level up, or I can upgrade the weapon. I think I'm going to upgrade the weapon. Generally, the rule of thumb, upgrading the weapon is better than leveling up. Hey there. Sure, I'll take some alignment. You can feed him things and he'll give you things. Gotta go, buddy. I don't see how you could go elsewhere. So he's one of 2 serpents in the game. The other one is only accessible if you go a bit out of your way. I guess I didn't need to go all this way. I could have went to Griggs. Not Griggs. It might be Griggs. He's another sorcerer from Vinheim. He's trapped in the City of Hollows. It's the one we pass by whenever we go down to Blighttown. Yeah, our damage on Ceaseless was not great. Which, fair play, I guess. He's supposed to be a bit of a beefy boss, but... modify equipment. Not a modify, reinforced weapon. So we get our Gravelord sword to +1. It'll go from 65 to 91. Okay. And then our Night Shield. How's that? Its stability will go up, so we will upgrade it a bit. How's the stability on it? 58, not bad. So I think this is the right one, but if it's not, we'll always be able to find ingredients to make a suitable offering. So where am I going now? That's the question I'm thinking to myself. We beat our one boss for the episode, but now that we're doing extra time, should we do extra bosses too? I don't know. We can go challenge Capra. They shouldn't be too difficult. And then if we beat Capra, we get the key to the depths. And the depths are where the dragon is. We could also go back to the Undead Parish and try to kill the demon that's there. There's another demon there. I don't even know if it's the same undead asylum. Because it looks very similar, but then there are elements that don't necessarily fit with my mind as to what's there. And we might clear out the area and then leave a sign down to see if anybody wants help with the Capra Demon. Because the Capra Demon's one of the more annoying bosses, so anybody that wants help with that, I'm willing to spare a little bit of time for. Plus, that postpones me having to go fight him. Postpones. Yeah, and now we have a shorter route to him too, right? Like, this tends to be the make or break period during a Dark Souls 1 run for me, as to whether or not I continue the series, if I can make it past Capra. Because if I make it to Anor Londo, I'm definitely fighting Ornstein and Smaug, but like getting through Sin's Fortress, getting through the Capra Demon, like those are ifs, not always certainties. There should be 2 dogs up here. We hold our shield up, they won't be an issue. Yeah. I also haven't learned how to change the hotbar in this game yet. Is it shift down? Oh, that works. That's a weird way of doing it, but okay. We'll give it a minute or two. So this is our guy. He looks kind of cool. I don't know if anybody would need help over here. Now, I think about it critically now, right? Like, maybe this just isn't the spot for it, but I know that Capra Demon is one of the more tilting boss fights, because it's one of the few gank boss fights in the game, right? Yeah, we're done. Ouch. Please go away. Alright. Lesson to future self. Don't leave summoning signs around, because they will take up half your screen if you decide you want to do something else. Dude. Oh my god. No, I don't want to die like this. Not like this. Why are you like this? Oh, God. 3 humanity are gone. It's very sad. Very, very sad. It's mostly a sad performance, really. Because that was just not good. I'll blame it on being used to different controls. That's what I'll blame it on. Really? We have a Capra Demon to kill. It might have been a good idea to use some of those humanities to see if I could have gotten human. And then I could have seen if there were actually any summon signs in the area. Then again, like, if I saw somebody with a summoning sign that looked like my character does right now, I wouldn't summon them. Why are you so fast now? Is it because I'm tilting? Probably because I'm tilting. I don't have any poise either because we are just the nakedest of people. I'm gonna wait to heal until we've killed the dogs because if I heal and then I take damage from the dogs, I'm gonna be more sad than I already am. My dude, my dude, my dude, my dude. Good old Capra Demon. We have essentially skipped him though. So we're only doing this out of a matter of pride. And he doesn't really give that many souls. We could always come back later. Come on, move out of the way. This corpse flew right off the cliff. Is there any reason to do this? She's one of the earliest ways to get the item that uncurses you. So if you die from curse, you essentially lose half of your health permanently. Until you get uncursed. And there are not very many ways to do that. Why are you guys so jumpy? I'm very jumpy today, guys. don't know who at FromSoft decided that this room needed 2 dogs, but it's one of the things that people dislike the most about it. Because a Capra Demon is an easy fight, but you have to get past that first hurdle. And that first oh my god, you guys need to chill out. Yeah, and the first hurdle is just clearing out the 2 dogs. If you clear out the 2 dogs, your chances of winning go from like 75, well, they go from like 40% to like 90. Like, they make that big of a difference. It's part of the reason why New Game Plus in particular is not very popular. Well, it is popular in Dark Souls 2, but one of the least popular changes from New Game Plus is that the Flexile Sentry gets 2 mannequins in its boss room with it. And that's also just... It's basically Capra Demon 2.0. We can kill these dogs good. So the strat I generally go for when I fight these guys, let's see if I can remember how to execute it properly. Please, not the corner. They're just always there to hem you in. So what I like to do is I like to try to run up those stairs, get to the top of the stairs, guard with the shield, and then when you're guard with the shield, you let the dogs hit you once, and then you can swing and kill them both. And then Cappy is just Cappy. Ooh, we're dead. And let's go do something else, I guess. We can come back for him. So we could try, not you, Frampt. Go away, Frampt. The demon? The demon's a bit rough. I also need to get 20k to, $20k to buy the key to get the soul that I need for the shield that I want. And we need to be updating endurance all this time. You can't go around this way. So new season of anime is out. That's pretty cool. I've been watching a lot of isekai. Because that's always fun. And we have, do we have second seasons this time around? I don't know if we do. We do. We have, Shield Girl. Don't know her name. But she's Shield Girl. That's a cool one. I haven't, started it yet. But it's a cool anime. I watched the first season, so I'll probably end up watching the second season at some point. Second season of Nagatoro's out. That's gonna be fun. Not isekai, but die, sir. So, those of you who have been in here before, you know where not to step. Because there is a place not to step. Sir? Sir? There we go. Let's go kill Oscar while we're here. I don't really want to come back to places that often. But I just kind of want to earn some souls and level up a little bit more. Make myself a little bit stronger. And that right there is a good way to get stronger. Yeah, these guys have such strong weapons that blocking without a better shield is just not worth it. Come, face me in the water with my hollow friend, who I definitely didn't invite. Ouch. Sir? Yeah, that was rightfully death. So I need to record one more hour-long part on this. Let's see if we can beat the boss. Because that's less likely, but it's not impossible. Oop, back away. He's not a hard one. Ouch. I say that as I get owned. Please move. Yeah, you really just want to be behind him. Might be better to two-hand this one. Yeah, we do deal more damage. But we also don't have the option to prevent any damage. So, there's that. We shouldn't die if we don't get greedy. Wow. We got greedy, we died. We achieved victory, though. That's neat. I don't think we actually achieved victory. I think we have to fight him again. Please don't kill me. Where are you going? Doesn't make any sense. Now, the dirty thing about this boss fight is that it puts you out right into enemy-infested territory. So there are a couple of Black Knights we're going to kill, and then we're going to leave this place behind, hopefully. How much level ups do I got? Probably 2. One for you, one for you. Seems pretty good to me. So, Vitality, cancel. Let's see how much we get from Vitality. So Vitality right now gives us 31 points. I think 20 is a soft cap. So the next time we level up, we will check that. And if we don't get 31 points, we might consider investing our level up elsewhere. I'm about to say we need 99 in resistance too, so that's gonna take a while. Was it you? You're not alive. There was a dirty hollow that came out of nowhere last time and interrupted our fight, and I'd like him to stay away. Here we go, we got a lock on, and go. Excellent trade, sir. Oop. Gotcha. Yeah, we're gonna need to block a bit to get around him. Please, sir. Please, sir. I don't want any of whatever you're selling. Red Titanite chunk, not what we want. There's one more. These guys don't respawn either. Hey, Oscar. How you doing, buddy? You're not mad about what happened last time, are you? He went hollow, so it's fine. Oh, forgot about you guys. let's open this up since we didn't do it the first time. We might have another level. We do. Alright, so we're actually getting 34. So that's still fine. We're going to go with endurance, though, because we need a lot of that. Like an obscene amount of endurance. Sir. I got stuck in the corner. Didn't go through the door. Went through the corner. That's fine. Yeah, it's you. Those corners are really dangerous. You guys are fast, too. Would you not be so fast? Here we go. We can leave now. So we could save ourselves 20k by killing the blacksmith. Which, I've never really been attached to him. He's not the guy that does the good stuff anyway, so why bother? We were supposed to get a key before we went back there, but we didn't. Yeah, it's right down there. So you just roll down here like this. You grab that. There are a couple more enemies that we can kill. I want to get as powerful as I can before I go and fight Ornstein and Smell, because they generally kick my ass pretty hard. Which means we have to get as many souls out of this area as we can. So I could go... I think I want to go fight Havel. We probably won't get to where he is in time, but you never know. Hypothetically, if we do get to where he is in time, think about the profit. We'll get the Havel Ring, which is basically a lot of what we want. I think I have enough damage to... I have enough damage to kill him. I just don't have enough shield to block him. So we dodge in. There is no avoiding the dodge. Got a lucky hit, Hollow. Know your place. After we get my strength, my vitality and endurance to where I want it to be, we'll work on getting strength up to 32 and dex to what I need to 18. I think 18. Because if we get dex to 18, we'll be able to wield the, yeah, we should probably start with dex. Because if we start with dex, we can wield We can wield the Black Knight Halberd in more circumstances. Because right now, we could probably wield the Black Knight sword if we had the dex, which we would only really need the dex ring to get. But I don't know where the dex ring is, or if this game has a dex ring. It has to have a dex ring. Every Dark Souls game has a dex ring. It has an int ring. I know it has an int ring and a face ring. Yeah, so you basically dodge Havel's attack and just backstab him to death. He's not a difficult opponent. Sure. Yeah, the Howl's Ring is something that we will wear for a bit. So that increases our max equip load, which means we can actually wear some armor. Now we want to keep our sure. Luckily we have a friend who's helping us out. I say we have a friend. He seems to have hit us just as much as the enemies. What's your deal, bro? He does not understand that I am too close for that to work. Come on, bro. Do the thing. I know you know how to do the thing. We've dealt some damage. There's one additional head gone. Really? It's quite the turn. So if you cut off all the heads, it just dies. But it looks like we have enough damage that that's not going to be an issue. We got another one. They're really hard to hit sometimes. Like if I had a bow, be doing okay, but come on. That definitely should have hit. Oi! Tricked me off the waterfall. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.